Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Either you absolutely love this version, or you hate it with everything inside of you. As for me, I love it. Maybe it's because of my Xbox 360 days, some of the best memories of my life. But for you, maybe your passion for Minecraft is dying as a whole. With Bedrock Edition's countless bugs, lack of mods, and limited servers, it's truly hard to continue playing the game without quitting. But I somehow did it, and maybe this video will show you how to have fun on Minecraft again. It all started in 2020, when I was looking for anything fun to do on Bedrock Edition, and oddly enough, I was spending most of my time recreating Stampy's lovely world. Hey guys, this is Danny, and welcome back to another video. So a few things that this map features in the town over here, all of these shops, in the Funland, every game has been laid out as well. I can't really say I'm proud of all this. However, right around this time, Stampy was losing almost all of his interest in Minecraft, and with his future in question, that ultimately put my future in question too.
The one big key reason is very simple, probably the one you'd expect, and it's just kind of a lack of motivation. Basically, yeah, when Bedrock came out, like, my motivation, it did tank, and it never really regained.
And to be honest, I felt the same way. The game I grew up playing since I was 10 years old just didn't feel the same anymore. I didn't have access to Java Edition or anything because I had Minecraft for the Xbox, so I was just stuck. But randomly one afternoon, I decided to check my features servers tab, which I never bothered to look at or even consider playing any of the servers. But I saw a server there that piqued my interest.
We're in the Hive!
Yay! I don't know what that is.
I recognize this server from Java Edition. I remember seeing gameplay from Death Run on there and Block Party.
Is that this one? I'm on the wrong one!
No, you're on the right one!
Yes! I did you win?
The Hive was always a server I wanted to try, so I decided to give it a whirl, and I never could have expected what I was in store for.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's me. We're back on Hive, playing some Treasure Wars.
Oh my gosh! I am so good!
Let's go!
Actually, outplayed!
The server was honestly amazing. With its awesome community and super fun and well-designed game modes, I was happy. And on top of this, around this time, a new game mode called Skywars came out. And let me show you some pretty amazing memories from this time. I will literally die for the sake of it. If you just want to flap the trapdoors, I'll do this. Ready? Go underneath.
You want me to just kill you with the trap? Is that what you're asking? You want me to activate it?
Wait, no, just wait for when they're coming.
Activate like the ejector seat?
It worked on me.
The ejector seat only works on yourself.
I know what you're thinking. Stupid, right? Well, no. They don't call this the legend of the ejector seat for no reason.
Okay, let's see if Drake comes over. Oh, no. No way! Why? How did that work? Let's see if this guy falls for the ejector seat.
Oh. That's...
We're in the same game. I'm gonna try to hit him in.
Honestly, things were great. I was having fun, making friends, and my YouTube channel was doing well too. Motivation was very high. The server was also giving us new updates almost weekly. Do you guys remember when they added crumbling cobblestone and updated the fire swords just because they were bored? Oh no, let me use this, come on. Thank you. Did that actually kind of work? So the first fight here is just with actually protection armor. And as you can see, with protection, the fire sword does pretty much nothing. For fight number 2, took it off, basically replaced it with iron to see how much of a difference it made. And as you can see, the protection made a huge difference. So yeah, things truly were really good. But unfortunately, the story takes a turn, and that only lasted for so long. Yo, what's up? Thought I'd quickly interrupt to say I'm getting really close to 100k, and you can make a huge difference. Yep, no tricks or gimmicks, just genuinely thought I'd ask. Anyways, I'll let you get back to the video. In the coming months after this, the once fresh content started to become dry. Updates were scarce, and small at best. Countless bugs and glitches started to plague the server with no easy fix. This is a pretty cool way to get a view of the map. Yep, there it is. Sometimes when trying to pro clutch, you would get kicked from the server. Oh, they did, I lied. There were glitches that literally made blocks invisible. You can see the hitbox around it, the door is invisible, and you could stand on it and it will make it look like you are flying. The hacker problem was growing bigger and bigger. A few months ago, when the Hive was popping out updates, there were hackers, obviously, but there really weren't as many hackers as there are right now. The hackers have ramped up to a whole nother level with the lack of updates because people are getting bored. That same fear I felt 6 months earlier was starting to return. The fear that the game I so dearly loved was starting to die. But when all hope was almost lost again, the Hive released the biggest announcement in server history. This was insane. The months of waiting finally made sense. The Hive team obviously poured their heart and soul into this one, and this new content did not disappoint.
Emergency protocols.
What is in there? Holy moly. Hello? Oh, hi, Eggman.
Change of pace.
Oh. Oh.
/give. Da 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 da. Spaceships.
What? What? But I gotta cut myself off there, because there's one thing I didn't tell you. After only 2 weeks, all this content was gone. Though the server peaked at over 60,000 players at this time, those numbers quickly passed. My content during this update did horrible. I felt like my channel was dying, and due to how long it took for the server to make this update, they had nothing ready to release for the next few months. No updates, no content, no nothing. The community was in shambles, and it all started to fall apart right in front of my eyes. The Hive had a pretty rough year in 2021. Will they be able to bounce back in 2022, or is the server gonna die?
Very hot take. The Hive Sonic event was the biggest mistake.
There's not really enough permanent content.
Last year, if the Hive released a Skywars map, I'd be freaking out.
I haven't played Hive in a while, mainly because it's kind of repetitive.
Yeah, another recap. As much as it pains me to say this, the Hive is extremely boring for me at the moment. The few permanent updates this year didn't really add much, and even though the Hive has a lot in store for 2022, they said the same thing about 2021, so I'm not too optimistic.
Watching my friends and fellow creators just lose all their interests was honestly heartbreaking. This community is the only thing keeping me on Minecraft right now, and I kind of feel like it's my responsibility to do something about it. One last effort. Even if it failed, at least I tried. And I hoped I had just the idea. If you win this game of Hive Skywars, you win $100. Yes, I'm going poor for content. Please subscribe. I brought together 24 of the biggest Bedrock YouTubers and had them compete for money.
Okay, guys, this is pretty funny. This is pretty funny, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Look at him, not Becky.
Which this time, ultimately, Ignacio prevailed.
GG! We can talk. I'm talking.
Hi, drag clicker.
Goodbye.
So, guys, I heard there's a girl in the lobby.
There's 2, actually.
I thought there were 3. I mean, Turbo's mom was here earlier, but...
What?
One white.
And with that misjump, DZ wins the $100. This video was such a hit. It got the most views that I've ever gotten by a long shot. And the community was all together in one place and actually having fun. And even better, I found a new format for my content that actually worked. These videos not only showcased the larger creators, but also gave smaller creators the chance to get in the spotlight. And just when I thought everything hit its peak, I came up with a concept that you probably know called Sweats vs. YouTubers. And this concept revolutionized content. Can the best Minecraft YouTubers beat the best Minecraft sweats? There's only one way to find out. So I created a team of YouTubers who became insanely popular for how skilled they are at the game, and put them against 4 ridiculously good players you most likely have never heard of. By the end of this video, the debate of who's better is finally settled. First team to 3 wins. And this concept had some pretty insane memories, like probably the coolest icy bridge I've ever seen by the inventor of the bridge.
Going diamond gen between green and red. Diamond gen has 28 diamonds.
Let's get this!
Or that hilarious rivalry between Nicky Man and IgnacioBlade.
Yo, chill! Like, what is this?
He's gonna do it. He broke his block. I can't. That's impossible. There's no way that's impossible.
And even one of the most intense fights I've ever seen between Corruption and Delta to send us to a tiebreaker.
Yo, actually, solid Corruption. Just survive.
Oh, we got the snowballs.
Bro, we're pulling him. He's off hard.
Oh, yeah. Big systems.
Bro! No, please. Please.
Lost.
Wait, what?
I don't know if Delta wins this.
Delta wins this.
Why did he pearl? Why did he pearl?
The one thing about all this that means the most is seeing the intense competition and the genuine joy from both sides. I felt like I did it. These videos were bringing people together, and it felt like people were giving Bedrock one last chance. Like the title says, I kind of saved Bedrock Edition. But the problem is my efforts are not enough. Remember how after the Sonic event, the Hive had no new updates? Yeah, maybe my content was able to keep interest for a little while, but there needed to be new updates as well. And good thing for us, the next big update was closing in. But the problem is the last big update, aka the Sonic update, was the biggest flop. So if this next new update, aka the Hive Arcade, which is said to bring a ton of new game modes to the server, if this isn't a banger update, we'll be back at square one. And honestly, at that point, I don't know what else there is to do but quit. But this time, for good. Hello, AndrewHacks.
What's up?
I have a question for you. What are your thoughts on the Hive Arcade update?
When I think of arcade, I think of just like a plethora of things to do, but all of those games are already boring.
When it comes to the games themselves, what, Ground Wars, that was a little underwhelming. We don't even talk about Bridge here, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh.
Capture the Flag, we all know that sucks. Not great. They deleted it too, so I feel like they agree.
So yeah, the arcade flopped. It honestly sucks. We've gone through so much in this community, and we are back at square one again. All those YouTubers considering quitting, they did quit. But the one that hit the most was IgnacioBlade. He not only did so much for the community, he also did so much for me. He used to rip into my videos, ones that I thought were really good, and just make me realize how much I could do better. No one will ever give him the credit he deserves for what he's done for this community. And I know I said that my videos before the arcade was my last attempt to save things. And yeah, it's possible things can't be saved. But one thing I can do is try to finish what Ignacio started, because his goal was always to unite Java and Bedrock and bring the two communities together. And that's something I can do. He may not be around anymore, but I'm gonna dedicate this last video and last effort, honestly, to IgnacioBlade. Ever since its release, Minecraft Bedrock Edition has been shamed on, and chances are you've done it as well. And if you're a hater of Bedrock Edition, I'm sure I can't convince you otherwise. And that's why I invited 6 popular Java creators to try out different aspects of Bedrock Edition. And to my surprise, some of these people actually had fun. Come on, 2 more. I need 2 hits. I need 2 hits. Come on, come on.
Please, no.
1 minute. No, no.
I have not moved a single bone.
Oh! Is that a spinning? Look at the flying Enderman.
What the frick? It's an Endercopter.
What?
I just got armor. Thank you. Okay, already, I think this is by far my favorite game mode on Bedrock.
Seeing Java YouTubers have fun is honestly great. And Redun's thoughts at the end honestly made everything worth it.
Overall, let's put it like this. There are diamonds in the rough. There are good games and there's bad, but that's just like Java. Java is also a very an abundance of crappy stuff. It's just about finding the right server for you.
I guess the question is, did I save Bedrock Edition? Probably not, but did I save it for myself? Definitely. And chances are, you probably want to hear the rest of those Java YouTubers' opinions, and that video will be right on your screen, right above my face right now. Give it a chance if you like this video, because you're here, you surely did. And yeah.